the really strong value credentials that Kmart offers, the very low prices across a broad range of products, the Anko products in particular, it's really resonating with households at a time when they're being more discerning with their spending, trying to balance budgets. And it's clear it's been a win-win. It's been great for customers and strong result for Kmart.
And at Kmart, are you seeing customers that you wouldn't normally, given the economic environment that we're in?
Yes, we've seen a lot of customers trading down as they are more value conscious, looking for ways to save money, and that has attracted new customers into Kmart. But as we've expanded the range, so for example, over the last year we've launched some new youth apparel clothing ranges. We've also expanded our beauty offer, and that has brought a whole new cohort of customers into Kmart to buy products that just simply aren't available in any other stores in Australia or New Zealand.
Inflation has moderated pretty sharply since the peak in 2022 or at the end of 2022. What's on your radar when it comes to price pressures?
Well, it's interesting what's playing out with costs and inflation. We've seen a normalisation and a decrease of costs in some raw materials such as timber. A lot of imported product is at a lower price, and obviously shipping costs globally have reduced. But the main pressures that we're seeing at the moment are a lot of domestic cost pressures, higher wages. We're seeing energy costs go up, utility costs, rents, freight costs. So there are continuing challenges on the cost side. So we are working really hard in our businesses to find ways of keeping those costs low so we can continue to keep our prices low.
Now today we've had signs the job market is deteriorating further with the January job numbers. What's your view about how consumers are feeling? Are they hurting, and can they continue to spend?
Well, look, overall, I'd say that Australia at an aggregate level is still in pretty good shape. 4.1% unemployment is still on the lower side of what we've seen over many decades, and population growth helps consumer spending. But you're absolutely right. There are many households that are doing it tough. Cost of living pressures, higher interest rates. And I am concerned that with these higher costs of doing business that we are seeing in Australia, there is a risk that inflation may be more persistent. And if it's costing businesses more to operate, that could put further pressure on the job market. So that is one of the risks on the horizon. But look, to put it into perspective, in relative terms, we still have a lot going for us in Australia.
Your results note today that 72% of operational waste has been diverted from landfill. Is there any consideration being given to the landfill generated by the products that you sell?
Yes, it's an area of great focus. In addition to a lot of the packaging that we're reducing and making more environmentally friendly, we are looking at ways of recycling products. Our Officeworks and Bunnings business have a number of programs in place to support customers with recycling. Within Kmart and Target, we're looking to improve the quality of products, the durability of products so they last longer. And also Kmart Group is leading efforts locally and also internationally evaluating opportunities around the circular economy and recycling. So a number of strategies going on across the group.
Well, given your dominance in discount retailing and hardware and the regulatory focus on a lack of competition in big business, are you worried there could be tougher competition regulation coming?
We have some of the largest international companies like Amazon, Temu, Shein, that are all operating here in our market. So it's a very competitive market. And I guess what matters most is are we as retailers offering really competitive prices? Are we delivering what customers expect in terms of service? So we're very focused on that. And I think any competition review really needs to take a very broad-based and holistic perspective on competition to importantly ensure that there is a level playing field as well for many Australian businesses that are significant employers in Australia.
Rob Scott, thank you for your time.
Thanks, Alicia.